Idly Ho, Drinkerinos. It's another episode of the Idaho Booze Podcast with me, Steve Kuntz. Today, we are talking to Annalisa Damonte from Torr. This is a brewery and distillery in the biggest little city on the planet, Reno, Nevada. And they're doing some things in the canned cocktail space that I think you're going to find quite interesting. Also, their method of distilling, very weird, very cool, very sciencey, and I think you're going to like it. So stay tuned for Annalisa. Plus, we have some other stuff coming up on today's episode of the Idaho Booze Podcast. Pardon our dust. Treasure Valley Chevron at Highway 55 and Beacon Light is expanding to offer you more on-the-go goodies, beer, wine, cider, coffee, soda, everything you need for all your adventures, big and small. Treasure Valley Chevron already has the best assortment of chips, dips, sandwiches, jerky, hot sauce, tallow, and more. And now we're able to offer you even more than that. More ready-to-go meals, more coffee, more soda, more beer, more wine, more ready-to-drink cocktails, more. Get to Treasure Valley Chevron today and see what you have been missing. Highway 55 and Beacon Light or I-84 and Gowan Road. Welcome back to the Idaho Booze Podcast. And before we get to Annalisa, I wanted to talk about a couple of things going on, one locally and one sort of nationally, and something we might see more of coming up. Well, Loose Screw announced that they are closing their McMillen location. This is their original pub there on McMillen, and I want to say like not 10 Mile, maybe like Linder, somewhere in there. Anyway, in Meridian. We've had them on. We've had Mike on a couple times. We had him and the new IBU president on a few weeks ago, and we talked about this stuff. So this, they claimed anyway in their Facebook post, the reason why they're shutting down is because of this stupid, idiotic rule that we have here in Idaho that says that a brewery can only own 2 spots. They can only have 2 locations, and one of them has to be a location where they produce. So I don't know why the state of Idaho has it out for breweries and why they have this stupid rule in place and why any lobbying efforts haven't been made, or at least successfully made, to get rid of this silly rule, because it's just it's anti-capitalistic, it's anti-American. And it's just ridiculous that they went ahead and singled out one business out of all the businesses they could single out, candle making. You can have as many candle making stores as you want. You throw up a million. And we love everybody at Lit & Company. They're amazing. I'm not talking about them specifically. How about ice cream? Still, they can put up as many still ice cream places as they want. They can put one in Caldwell. They can put one in Nampa. They can put one in Boise. They can put one in McCall. Anything they want to do. Still ice cream. They can put up new ice cream spots wherever they want. I don't know what the rule is for wineries. I'm not sure if they're only allowed 2 spots as well, but if they are, then they should be on board with this as well, because it's ridiculous. It's just so blatantly anti-American and so blatantly anti-alcohol. I mean, you might as well just call it the Eastern Idaho, we don't play by your rules, you can't have more than 2 places law, AKA the Joseph Smith papers. It's just like the most ridiculous thing. So these guys at Loose Screw, Mike, good friend of the show, Mike Garcia, and Marcos and all those guys over there, they're closing down that one on McMillen. They're going to open something else somewhere else. I would assume that it's going to be maybe Western Ada County. I don't know if they're going to go out of Meridian. They seem to be pretty good in Meridian, but who knows? I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they will go out of Meridian. But best luck to everyone over there at the McMillen location. I hope you're all able to grab a gig at the new place that's going in there, or at the place, the Loose Screw in downtown Meridian, which is fantastic, by the way. If you guys want a good beer with a nice ambiance, that is a cool spot, Loose Screw, downtown Meridian. But anyway, sorry to hear it, and good luck moving forward over there at Loose Screw. Also, in other government screwing us out of good booze news, Jim Beam is shutting down production for a whole year. Now, look, this isn't the same as if, I don't know, name your brewery or distillery or winery in our region. Like if, St. Chappelle was like, we're not producing anything for a year. This isn't the same. Jim Beam shutting down for a year is you're not going to see less whiskey at the store. You're not going to see any sort of anything, really. It's not going to impact your life at all. But I'll tell you whose life it does impact, and that's Jim Beam's, because this means it's a whole year. So basically, all those jobs, a lot of those jobs are low paying, kind of part time jobs. Those are going away. So then you have the years of releases that they'll make all year long. So what distilleries do is they brew up like a wort, then they ferment it, then they distill it, then they sock it away in barrels. So when you're talking about Jim Beam not producing anything for a whole year, that means that we're not going to get a 2026 version of whatever their, high end whiskeys are. I think it's like Pappy and I don't know what else they do over there. I want to say it's like Pappy and something else. I can't remember what the other one is. Anyway, they do a bunch of these high end releases, and those are going to be gone for like a whole year. You're not going to get those. Also, all these jobs, it's probably about 100 jobs, I would imagine, 50, 60 to 100 jobs that are not going to be filled. So basically, they're going to not do that. And then there's also just the not working for, Jim Beam is a giant factory. It's a giant distillation factory in Kentucky. I've been there before. It's huge. It's a cool spot. It's not the best tour in the world, but it's Jim Beam. So it's just weird that they're just going to shut down. And the reason they're shutting down, those big, beautiful tariffs. They're shutting down because of the big, beautiful tariffs. Oh, I know a word. It's a beautiful word. It's tariffs. What a beautiful word. Well, anyway, 100 people that probably vote red in Kentucky are going to be out of work because of these big, beautiful tariffs. Jim Beam says the tariffs are causing them to shut down because they can't afford to import some things. They can't afford to, they're basically what they're doing is they're calling a bluff. They see what's on the table and they're telling the government, look, we don't think you're going to keep these tariffs up for another year. We think 2026, these tariffs will implode. 2027 we'll be able to get back to business as usual. That's what they're doing. And you know what? It means that a bunch of people that were making minimum wage or thereabouts are going to be out of work for a year at least while Jim Beam does this little card game with the government. So that sucks. Hate to see it, hate to hear about it, but that's the way it's going to be until some of this stuff gets turned around and stuff starts working out better for local business and local booze businesses in particular. You got Loose Screw closing down its McMillen location. That's probably about 10 jobs. I don't know, 8, 10 jobs. And then you got Jim Beam shutting down for a whole year. That's about 100 jobs. So there you have it. Everything is fine. Coming up next, we have Annalisa Damonte. Oh, man. Talk about a dream girl from Torr. This girl, she is an amazing bartender. She's a great talker. She knows shit about shit. And I think you guys are gonna love her. She's amazing. And she's coming up right after this. Holiday season is here, and what better way to recover after a Black Friday brawl than with a beer? I'll tell you a better way. What if that beer was cheaper? That's the beauty of a Boise Beer Buddies card. One card gives you multiple ways to save money at bars, restaurants, breweries, wineries, homebrew supply stores, and more, all throughout Idaho. Now your solo Beer Buddies card is creating beef with your best drinking buddy? Oh, that can't happen. I have the answer for that as well. Go to BoiseBeerBuddies.com, use my promo code BOOZEPOD at checkout, and get a free card when you purchase yours. That's a red hot BOGO from Boise Beer Buddies and the Idaho Booze Podcast. Promo code BOOZEPOD at BoiseBeerBuddies.com. Be a buddy. Get your Boise Beer Buddies card today. Welcome back to the Idaho Booze Podcast. I'm Steve Kuntz here with Annalisa. Annalisa from Torr. How are we doing today?
Hey, doing good. How are you?
Good. And you are joining us from Reno, Nevada. Is that correct?
Remo Sriracha.
Remo Sriracha. And this, well, what's funny about you joining us from Reno is that you are on actually the littlest podcast that there is in Idaho. So we're happy to have you on.
Perfect. Biggest, littlest podcast.
I like to think we're the biggest, littlest podcast in Idaho, but we're real. I'm just trying to be real with you. I don't want to start this conversation out by lying. I want to be 100% truthful. This is there are dozens of us out here, but we're really happy to have you on.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
We get it. We get a couple listeners. I'm just kidding around. Just joking. So, on your guys' website, you describe yourselves as innovative and groundbreaking. what is so groundbreaking about what you guys are doing at 10 Torr?
Oh, well, first, we are a vacuum distillery. So we are one out of 12 in the whole world that does vacuum distillation. We're one out of five in the United States that does vacuum distillation. So we don't use that vacuum means we don't use any heat on our products when it comes to making our spirits and our canned cocktails. We use what's called cold pressure. We do it about 66 degrees using the vacuum, and that pressure just pushes out the botanicals at like a really low pressure. And instead of burning it off while using heat, we just kind of release those oils from every botanical that we use. Like example for our gin, we have 8 different botanicals. So there's the tarragon, we have the lavender, the citrus, all that's getting pressed in equally, and instead of getting burnt off into our spirits, as well as there's no chemicals coming off from the still into your spirits as well.
Wow. So for me, distilling is kind of an alchemy process anyway. I mean, I understand it. I've seen it happen. I've even taken part in it a little bit. But now what you're describing is distilling, but without the heat. That is
Hmm.
wild.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it's really cool.
how did you guys come to find this? Like this is like completely kind of blowing my mind a little bit because I almost want you to like turn the camera towards the thing and show me how it works because I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
having such a hard time understanding. So so just really quick, how does it like why did you choose to go that direction and what and I know you said it brings out the botanicals a little bit more, but I mean there's got to be some other reasons beside that only 5 other distilleries or whatever do it. So
yeah,
what was your guys' exact like what were you looking for that you found with this cold distilling vacuum distilling process that you don't get with heating things up?
yeah. It is. It's not because like we want to be, one out of five, or there isn't a lot of distilleries that do it. It's one, the owner, he's a engineer, so he works with vacuum distillation, using like oil and stuff. But he doesn't really partake on the distillery or brewing side. He hired people who actually know what they're doing with when it comes to like brewing and alcohol and distilling. And so he uh, decided, like, hey, if I can build, him and his team built the whole distillery and brewery from the ground up. So nothing here was imported from like a different country. Everything here was built from the ground up. And once they built it, then they're like, okay, now you guys can try and make some alcohol. But it came to about that not everybody knows how to use a vacuum still. A lot of people know how to use a column still. They know how to use a hybrid still, pot stills, all that. But then when it comes to the vacuum distillation, it's like a whole different ballgame. Even if you take like the W set level 3, they only give you one little paragraph on vacuum distillation. They're like, you'll never need to learn this. There's only one of 12 in the whole world. And I had to tell my instructor, like, well, actually, I work at one right now. So,
This is gonna be weird. I
yeah.
have a
So,
question.
yeah. Yeah, hold on, wait.
Hold
But
on.
yeah, as long as you know kind of what you're making, what you want to make, you know the rules and regulations, then it's easier to teach you how. It was easier for him to teach the distillers how to use the vacuum distillation.
Okay, so the engineer, your guys' founder, comes in and he says, "All right, boys, here's your distiller. It's in a vacuum, so
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know
The really cool
that
way to
presents some
explain.
issues."
Don't blow the place up. Have fun.
Yeah. And if you need any help, the Hadron Collider is just around back.
Yeah,
So just go ahead and use
yeah.
that thing if you
20
need
foot
to
ladders.
create like if you need to
Yeah, no,
create any
really.
sort of like super atom or whatever, the hadron is in the back. Just
Yeah,
go ahead. Anyway, I gotta
yeah.
go.
I got.
There's a
Yeah,
single
no,
deck
I'll come
blackjack
back and taste
table.
what you
There's a single deck blackjack table at Remo's screaming my name.
made.
So
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
that's kind of
Sweet.
how it went.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Actually, he
And
went to
so,
Reno.
so yeah. I mean, where else? So,
Oh yeah,
so then, so your distiller, the people who actually, I guess, drink the alcohol or try the alcohol or make the alcohol, they look at it and they're like, all right, cool. So now we're gonna distill something. Maybe we'll try neutral spirit first. So
Yeah,
how does
exactly.
so can you walk me through the process of how it works with the neutral
Yeah,
spirit?
yeah. So, making a neutral spirit, we use 2 row barley. So we take the
Tasty.
2 row barley, we send it through a mill, which grinds it down into a really fine powder compared to when we grind it down to when we're brewing. That grinds it down into like an oatmeal kind of powder. The fine powder for the distillery is because we're just trying to make a spirit. We're not trying to use it really for any of its flavor. We just want to make alcohol.
Neutral.
Then, in layman's terms, we send in short terms we send it all the way to the still. It goes up into the column still. Then that's when we have to get it up to about 100 and about 90 proof, and then we'll send it through what's called heads, hearts, and tails. And here at Tentor, we don't like send our spirits off somewhere to a factory and see if like, oh, is it vodka? We just do it here by smelling it. So if we go and smell it and we smell what smells like wet dog, then we know that it's in tails. If we go to if it smells like expo marker or like really high proof alcohol, we know it's up in heads. But if we just go and smell it and we're like, okay, just it smells like vodka, then we know that we have our vodka there, and then we proof it down and bottle it and send it through.
There you have it, folks. You
Yeah,
just just get your nose in there and give it a whiff. It smells like Expo marker. Too much. If it smells
too much.
like Band-Aids or a dog tail, not enough.
Not enough. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people, a
Seems
lot of
very
cheaper
scientific.
vodkas, you can kind of smell like that expo marker or that
Yeah.
kind of wet dog smell because they're including the tails in their product. It costs
Okay.
less if you use tails and put it in with your heads, but if you just keep the heads in your product, you get a higher quality of product. You can there, and then there's those vodkas that are like $180 a bottle, but it doesn't look like there's anything cool to them. They're not the ones that have like that are in like a crystal skull bottle or ran through Kim Kardashian's diamonds or whatever. Like these are actual ones where if you're taking a chart and you were taking the hearts, there you can take a little bit farther away before hitting the heads or the tails, and the closer they get to the middle for the hearts is a better product. So they could charge more because they can release a little bit more and get closer to the heads and hearts on that track without actually hitting it, but they're collecting the best part, and that's what we do here too. Is we're giving you the best product
So I
that
feel
we
like we're
can.
using a lot of industry terms here that I love, and just
Yeah.
real quick, I'm just gonna run through them because I kind of know what they are. So the heads is basically like ethanol. That's like pure alcohol, right? The
Hmm.
tails is basically like it's all the stuff that they make the terrible canned cocktails out of, right? It's that kind of bottom of the
Yeah,
barrel
that almost
vodka
like the
sort
malt
of,
liquor.
like you said, it has kind of like a cardboardy taste. It's like
Mm-hmm.
not the best thing. And then the hearts is where you want to be. That's your really nice like neutral, like, or in this case vodka, I guess. So you guys make your vodka out of grain. What other
Hmm.
kind of spirits are you guys making over there?
So after we first started making vodka, then in order to make gin, you need to make vodka. So
Hmm.
you make vodka first, then we can basically infuse our gin with juniper. I mean, it's a lot more of a process than that. And then we
Yeah.
add 7 other different botanicals in there. So like the tarragon, the rosemary, lavender,
Ooh.
citrus. Yeah, it's really good. It's I love to say it's like a beginner's gin vodka because I get so many people who come in and say they can't drink gin, and then I'll make them a cocktail with gin, or I'll just have them try it on their own, and they're like,
Oh.
"Oh no, I can't." And then they try it, they're like, "Oh my god, it's actually really good." Because I compare it to I don't know if you know Hendrick's gin or like Uncle
Mhm.
Val's botanical gin, but it has that
Yeah.
cucumber, it has that rose petal kind of flavor to it, so it's like more of a floral spring forward gin.
Oh, nice.
So it's
So
really fun. It smells.
what would you? So I love gin. I like gin. So I'm not one
Yeah,
of those people. I would be one of those people that would be like, yes, I will drink that gin. But
yeah,
and I love gin smithing is also a really fun kind of thing to do. It's just neat to be in there and to see how all those kind of botanicals go together. So do you run it through the process again, or do you just blend it in and infuse it, or does it go back up through the cold still again?
yeah. So that's a really good question because our gin is actually considered a blended gin. We run each botanical on a separate day. So cucumbers run one day, tarragon runs one day, and this
Oh
all runs
wow.
through the gin basket all on a separate day. And then we keep it on the side, and then we weigh it out for it to be gin. We'll weigh out the cucumber however much we did it last time. We'll put that in. We'll weigh out the tarragon. We'll put that in, and then we put it in a big vat, and then we'll bottle it off like that. But we're one out of two in the West Coast that does a blended gin. Leopold's Gin does a blended gin as well. And maybe St. George, I'm not sure. I'd have to check that, but I think they do one as well.
Leopold's, is that in Utah? Which one is that?
No, they're in Alameda, I believe.
Oh, California. Okay, California.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you guys do a blended gin, one of two that does a blended gin. So somewhere in your building there is a tarragon distillate somewhere? Because that
Yeah,
sounds
yeah,
amazing.
yeah,
I
yeah.
I could
Yeah,
I
we
could
keep it
do a
on the
lot with
side.
that.
Yeah, it smells so good.
Do you ever get to mess with any of those distillates for any like house cocktails or anything like
Oh
that?
yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What kind of stuff have you made with some of that with some of those
Um,
botanical
I
spirits?
I have been kind of going off the road to like Amaro, making like Amari, and I have a bunch like with like strawberry and hibiscus and
Mm.
uh what
Bitter
else?
is so hot right now.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we have a we have a cocktail on the menu right now called the Snowball Spritz, and it's served in like a little bucket, but it has our Amaro with like some prosecco.
The snowball spritz. All
Yep.
right. They ask for that by name.
Yeah.
uh, well, man, that's fantastic. That is so fascinating. This whole cold distilling process. I mean, maybe there's a video of it or something that I could check out, or vacuum distilling, I guess is what it's
Yeah,
called.
yeah, definitely.
Because I would really love to see how that works. Because for me, I've just like recently gotten used to hot distilling, like just 10 minutes ago. Really, it was had it, had it, and now you're throwing this whole new vacuum one at me, and I don't know what to do. I feel like
Yeah,
you guys might be geniuses over there, but I also don't know. Like I'd love to. I need to figure that out. What
yeah.
does the name of your company? What does Tentor? What does that mean?
Yeah, so 10 and Torr. So Torr is a unit measurement of pressure. You use it if you're up in space, you're at 0 to 1 torrs. When you're down here on Earth at sea level, you're at 272 torrs.
Wow.
So, with that being said, the 10 came from very, very long time ago in 2017. Our very first whiskey run
So
went through
long
at
ago.
10 torrs. We do everything at like 48 to 52 torrs, and the very first one was the whiskey at 10, and that's kind of where the name stuck because we never did that
See,
again.
you could be making up the word tour, and I have no idea, but I love it. Like it's just great how you're
Yeah,
just like, yeah. Well, it's like 42 tours or like 10 tours. I mean, you got like 290 tours over here. Like it's
yeah,
it's very it's very impressive that you're
yeah.
able just to fire that off. I mean, you totally could be making it up. I have no idea. I've never heard the word tour before, but
Someone calls me out on the
it's
podcast. What?
it's
That's
super
totally wrong.
impressive just how you just rattle it off. You're like, well, we're doing 10 tours. So that's like stratosphere sort of tours.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. One of our little mascot guys, we had stickers made, and he was like a little atmosphere guy, but his face was the symbol. The
a little atmosphere guy.
yeah, yeah. It was
So
cute.
so okay, well now we know what 10 tours means. Good. So you guys do both booze and brews. How did you decide to do you also vacuum seal the beer too? Like is the vacuum
No,
everywhere? Is it all vacuum?
no, no, no. The brewing is basically the same.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah, yeah.
no.
It's not vacuum distilled or
Okay.
anything. No.
Yeah. Well, it's been
Unless
great meeting you, Annalisa.
yes, yeah. Big
I
old
want to hear
tone.
more about this vacuum stuff.
Yeah, no, but we do take one of our beers and instead of carbonating it, putting it into a can, we'll send it off into the distillery and we make beer whiskey. Because
What?
in order to make whiskey, you need to start off by making a beer mash.
Mhm.
And so we actually take that to the next level and just distill the beer with all the hops and all everything else that we put in the beer, which is pretty cool. But
I
I don't
bet
know if
that's
we
kind of a
have.
fun whiskey.
Yeah, yeah, we stopped doing that, but it is a fun whiskey. It's fun for like old fashions and stuff to have behind the bar. But a lot of people don't get it, so they're like, I don't know what you're talking about, beer whiskey. So
Yeah.
it's not a big deal.
It's sad that us more adventurous people can't just like enjoy the beer whiskey while other people sort
Mhm.
of sit in the corner with their sad Tails vodka, you know.
I know. Yeah, exactly.
How come we have to suffer because of them? That doesn't make any sense at all, does it?
No, that's a
Um,
whole nother podcast.
maybe it might be this one. Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll see where we go with it. How many tours is the whiskey? Would you say is that also is that 10
Yeah.
tours?
Yeah.
According to your website, 10 Tour, you guys currently distribute in Nevada and California, and then a little bit in Utah. It looks like. How difficult has it been to find distribution for your kind of weird vacuum product, or has it been difficult, or have you guys just kind of wanted to stay close to home?
Yeah, it's difficult for us to even make as much product that's needed in northern Nevada than it is to expand going out further, because we can't, we just, our facility is only so big that we can only make for the demand of what northern Nevada is asking. But we are looking into expanding.
You should expand here so that I can
Yeah,
try
yeah, no, definitely.
your gin.
You guys have that
Uh,
huckleberry canned cocktail I tried when I was up there.
yeah,
Yeah.
we've got Huckleberries huge here. We love our
Yeah, it
Huckleberries.
is. Huckleberry, everything.
Huckleberry, everything. We got it
Everything.
all.
Yeah, definitely.
So I have an idea for you guys. Do you guys know Jeremy and those revision guys that are down the street
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
So here's what you do: you get their Dr. Lupulin, this beer, which is an insane beer, and I
Uh-huh.
think it's like around 30 tours if I were to put it into tours, and you should get that, and you should distill that thing down to a whiskey. I would probably be in for at least like half a
Yeah,
case
do
of
a
that.
collab.
Yeah, yeah. Go talk to
Yeah.
Jeremy. Tell him to get away from Hawaii for 5 minutes and to come and bring, a few cases of Dr. Lupulin down there to the
Yep.
vacuum distiller and get that thing distilled off into a whiskey because I think that would be a really good whiskey.
I
I mean,
think
it's
so too.
almost there. It's like 13% anyway. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's just one
Definitely.
idea. I have several more coming up. Don't you worry. Lots
I
of more
can't
ideas
wait
coming
to
up,
hear them.
especially with this new vacuum thing that we're talking about. So, Annalisa, you are. I don't want to embarrass you here, but the people need to know. I've dug up some stuff on you. I've done a lot of
Oh.
research.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Yeah. It's. I hope you're sitting down.
Oh.
You are an award-winning bartender. You've won many awards.
Yeah.
So let's talk cocktails. I love
Okay.
cocktails. I assume
Me
you love
too.
cocktails. Have you created a bunch of your own cocktails? You've talked about a couple of them already while you're working there at Tentor. Which ones have you created that are sort of your favorite?
Oh, that's a good question. Uh,
Hard hitting.
I know. It's like I'm running through all these in my head. I really like the recent menu that came out. We have a lot of cool like holiday cocktails. I have one that I'm working on that is going to be a smoked cocktail that is going to be served in a bag, like a bag, and then it'll
Vacuum
be
sealed.
sealed around it. Yeah, yeah. So everyone's laughing at me, and like it's so funny. I
Who's
bring up these.
laughing at you? Turn the camera around.
It's so funny. I tell these guys, I'm like, okay, this is what we're gonna do, and they're like, no, please. And then we do it, and they're like, oh my god, people love it.
Yeah, I used to be one of those guys with my head brewers when I worked at a
Throw
brewery. I'd
them
be
all.
like, "That sounds awful," and then they'd be
I,
like, "No, it's going to be good." And then I'd try to be like, "This is fantastic. Who knew?
who knew? I know.
Who knew?"
They're gonna show you a cool. They're gonna bring one that's kind of cool that I did.
Oh,
It's called the Mall Santa,
the
and
mall Santa.
yeah, and it's actually not my actual drink. It's my bartender's drink, but I made it extra special. So
Extra special Santa's. What was
gotta
it?
get it ready.
Santa's little helper. No, mall
Yeah, I got
Santa.
Santa's little helper over here. So it's this drink.
Oh wow, it's in a
It's
bag.
served in a little Santa reindeer bag, and it's got a little cocktail inside of it. So you get this when you order the Mall Santa.
So I would say this is served sort of hobo style.
Yeah.
There's like a bottle inside a bag, and it just for people that aren't watching on Channel 8 at home, uh, and it's very cute. Like it's a little bottle. It's in its little bag. And is that how it's served at the distillery?
Yeah, yeah. You just hand it to them. I already pre-batched it, and then you just hand it to them. And people who haven't had it before are like, "What?
What
Oh,
the?
okay, I get it. Mall Santa, hobo Santa."
It's awesome. It's
Yeah,
so funny.
yeah. It's cool.
Oh man, sense of humor and a way around vacuum distillers. I love it.
Right?
This is fantastic. You've got it
Yeah,
all.
it's really cool to
Are
be able to make your own spirits and then be able to showcase them inside of cocktails and stuff.
in fun ways, in fun and interesting
Yeah.
ways. I love it. And so I was wondering, like you kind of mentioned you were working on some new cocktails. I was wondering if you need any inspiration because I have a couple of cocktail names, and I'm wondering if you could come
Okay.
up with maybe a cocktail. Like I'll tell you the name, and you just tell me
Okay.
whatever
Okay.
what you
Okay.
think the
Yeah.
cocktail would be. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, I love
Okay,
it.
you ready? Now this
Ready.
was before I even knew what this meant. So we're gonna do the 20 tour. The
The
20
20s.
tour. That's twice as many tours.
Yeah. All right. So this cocktail, you have to drink. I'm trying
Yes.
to think. This is good. 20 tour. Yeah.
It's
Two
twice as
shots.
many tours. Yeah, two
Two
shots. That
shots
makes
of
sense.
10 tour
Two
on
shots of
a,
10 tour. On what?
with your friends on a shot ski with your friends.
Beautiful. Love it.
Right?
All right, I got another one for you. Ready?
Okay.
The new fashioned. This is a new fashioned.
Okay. I'd probably put instead of doing a barrel aged whiskey, just take the white whiskey right off and
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
White dog.
White dog
Get
in it.
some. And then you just put in like a little bit of orange and like call it good. Here's your cocktail.
Some bitters, a little bit of
God, you'd be up to
sugar.
about 40 tours after that. Holy cow.
Yeah, yeah, you would.
Okay, the last one. I got one more. This is sort of pop culture-y, but the Sonic and Knuckles. I just thought it sounded funny. Sonic and
Sonic and
Knuckles.
Knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
All
So this
right,
could also be like a stoplight type of thing.
this sounds like I use Sonic Ice
Mm.
for the cocktail and make like a tiki drink, but using beer. So like a beer syrup.
Whoa.
What else? Probably some whiskey with the beer syrup. Served in like a maybe like a fist glass.
Yes.
That's for later at night.
Hey, if you can dream it. Now, would you have to go to a specialty shop for a fist glass? I feel like you'd have to figure that one out on your own.
Yeah, yeah. Let me know how that goes.
I will not. I will not let you know how that goes. All right, there you go. The Sonic and Knuckles, everybody. Just go and grab your fist
You heard it
glass.
here first.
You heard it here first. Probably only here, ever.
Ever.
Just a couple more things, and then we're gonna get to trying some of these awesome beverages that we have here. So you are a competition bartender. You have won competitions before, right? So
Yeah.
what's the toughest part? Is it like a beauty contest? Do you have to do a talent, then answer questions? Is there a bathing suit? Like, walk me through what these competitions are like.
They're very nerve wracking, but it's like, why are you nervous? You're making drinks for only 4 people when you're usually making drinks for like 20 to 30 people. But for some reason, because it's a competition, you're like, I don't want to mess anything up. But my favorite one was when I did Speed Rack. It is a competition where I had to make 5 different cocktails in less than a minute, and I made them in 42 seconds. And it was a martini, a margarita, old fashioned, blood and sand, and
Blood and sand.
Yeah,
20
it's like,
tour.
and a Manhattan. If I didn't already say that, missing
Oh
one.
yeah,
But
Manhattan.
yeah, so you have to make these cocktails, and they give you like 10 different cocktails it might be 4 out of those cocktails. So I just had these like flashcards that I would just throw down at myself, and I'd try and make it, and then throw it down, and then make it all, and then you'd have to set your well up and in certain ways because you want to grab everything all at the same time. Maybe this one has the same amount of sweet vermouth, and you want to pour that at the same time. So you never want to grab something twice. But that one was crazy because I lost in the very end because I switched my glass for the, which wouldn't have really mattered because it was a margarita Manhattan. I switched them, and I realized in the middle that I did that, and I went to go switch the alcohols. So the Manhattan had a little bit of margarita in it, and the margarita had a little bit of Manhattan in it, so I didn't pass that one.
That actually sounds like an upgrade to the Manhattan. I think it needs a little margarita in it.
Yeah, a little citrus.
I know I look like I'm 1,005 years old, but I'm not a big fan of Manhattans. They're just not my favorite. I do like martinis though, but that's awesome. So that's like a speed round, just like a is the whole contest like 45 seconds, or is there more? Are there more?
Yeah, you want to beat the next person. So like everyone was in like 58 seconds, a minute 7, and I came in at 42 seconds. And then when the second round came in, I didn't make it to the third round because I mixed them. But they were like, "You did so good. You were doing so good. You were there." And I was like, "I know. I'm so mad at myself."
Well,
but
congratulations. Next time.
The people that you meet is so cool, and just like the things that you learn. Every competition you learn something new. So you're like, all right, I won't do that again.
Nice. And it just sounds like so yeah, I have some other people that have been on the show that have talked about it, and they always have a pretty good time doing them, and you guys kind of all know each other, right? All of you competition bartenders. So it's kind of like a neat little like community you guys got going on there, right?
Yeah, everyone asks me, have you seen that Netflix show? And I'm like, no, I can't put myself to watch it, but I do know the guy that won it.
Well, we'll have him on next, and we'll do like a
let him know
speed run thing. Because I would be the thing I'm like, I think it's neat that you're able to get all those drinks done in 42 seconds or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But how did they taste? Do they still have to taste good?
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. They do still have to taste good. Yeah. I mean, some of them could have been shaken longer, but it's like as long as the taste and the garnish and the look was all there. But yeah, no, they do definitely have to taste good. But you're using all the ingredients you would use for those same cocktails. You're not just kind of making it up or like throwing it in there. So
gotcha. Yeah, because for me, I mean, to make a martini takes me like 10 minutes. So like, I don't think I would make it.
We'll get you up.
Yeah, you'd crush me. You would be able to make them and drink them in the time it would take me just to squeeze my lemon, squeeze the lime for the margarita.
I'm like, come on, Steve, what are you doing?
I am slow. Also, I got drunk before I came.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's the key. You definitely have to have drinks before these competitions.
This new vacuum sealed gin. That's all I drink.
Yeah.
Vacuum distilled gin. So I've got one more little fun fact about you, and then we're going to try some stuff. It says on your website, again, that you in particular, love lifted cars. Lifted, I assume, is it trucks or cars? Or like just anything lifted?
I compete in amateur strongman competitions.
Oh,
I've lifted
really?
A car, I've pushed sheriff trucks, I've pulled trucks.
You lift cars?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then my question is stupid.
No.
What do you mean you lift cars?
Just for fun.
Just for fun.
No,
you know what? Do you ever walking down the street and you're just like, that car needs to be lifted. I think I'm gonna lift that thing up.
Yeah. Actually, this car, like, I need that parking spot, so I'm just gonna move it right here.
Now, when you're lifting a car, does it matter if you lift with your legs or your back? I feel like it doesn't.
Yeah, no, it does.
It's a car.
And in the video that I have of me lifting the car, I definitely started lifting with my back on like the third try because I was like, it was the very last thing. It was the second day. I was like, why is this the last?
Why do they save cars for last?
I know. That's exactly what I was thinking. But yeah, no, you definitely want to lift with your legs.
Well, then my question about my Toyota Tacoma is no good. I'm not even going to ask it.
I got you.
We're going to move on. We're going to so we're going to take a break here, Annalisa. We're going to come back and we're going to talk all about this neat stuff that you guys have here in cans that I was able to receive via courier. And we're going to talk about these and all about how they taste and everything right after this. Is that okay? Can we take just a little
Yeah.
break?
Yeah, of
All right,
course.
cool. We'll be right back with
Okay.
Annalisa right after this. 10 Torrs. Pardon our dust. Treasure Valley Chevron at Highway 55 and Beacon Light is expanding to offer you more on-the-go goodies, beer, wine, cider, coffee, soda, everything you need for all your adventures, big and small. Treasure Valley Chevron already has the best assortment of chips, dips, sandwiches, jerky, hot sauce, tallow, and more. And now we're able to offer you even more than that. More ready-to-go meals, more coffee, more soda, more beer, more wine, more ready-to-drink cocktails, more. Get to Treasure Valley Chevron today and see what you have been missing. Highway 55 and Beacon Light or I-84 and Gowan Road. Welcome back to the Idaho Blues Podcast. I'm Steve Boots here with Annalisa. Is it Dumont?
Damonte, yeah.
Dumani. Sorry. Annalisa Damonte. She is with Torr Brewing and Distilling in the biggest little city that we know of, Reno, Nevada. And she has been kind enough to basically put up with my nonsense for about half an hour. And she only has about 26 minutes more. So congratulations, Annalisa. You're almost there.
Woo!
So now we're going to get into the good stuff. We're going to try some of your actual drinks here. Our friend Rachel was nice enough to send these over. So we're going to start with Spill the Tea. Is that what it's called? Spill the Tea?
Yeah, spill the tea.
Let's open her up.
Okay.
Boom.
Ooh, that did go.
Oh, this is red.
Yeah.
The Marionberry really comes through. So tell us a little bit of, you're putting it in a glass. That's nice. Oh, you probably have a bunch of glassware over there because you're in what I like to call a bar. I have one glass and I was going to save it for the white stout for fight milk coming up. So, tell me about this one while I take a little sip and just tell me what I'm drinking on here.
Okay, so this is Spill the Tea. It's made with Torr Earl Grey tea vodka. We take Earl Grey tea, infuse it into the vodka, and then we add fresh Marionberry puree, fresh lemon juice, and I think that's it. That's all I'm missing.
Wow. So the Earl Grey tea vodka is, and it's vacuum distilled, I guess, like everything else. I'm just gonna keep saying that.
Yeah.
Man, I really love the flavor of it. The flavor of it's really nice. The Marionberry is nice. I like the lemon in there actually because the lemon sort of evens out that tea. Because I was like, oh, this is gonna be like big tea, but it has a nice tea flavor. But I don't think it's really. I think it's more of like a fruity kind of Marionberry deal. I mean, the tea is obviously in there, but it's really nice.
Yeah. The inspiration for this drink was I wanted like a tea, like kind of cocktail. A lot of people were asking, "Oh, do you have any tea cocktails? Do you have any tea cocktails?" And it's like, no. And then the head distiller before me, she and I worked on this cocktail, and I ended up making like a tea syrup, and that didn't really you didn't really get the tea shining through. And then she infused it into the vodka, and then it just like blew up from there.
Boom.
So, I put it on the cocktail menu, and then it just was flying. And I was like, okay, I think this is one we need to try on tap. Because I like to throw the canned cocktails first on tap before just throwing them in a can and hoping that they sell. Awesome. So cocktail menu first, then put it on draft. And then we didn't have it in the can then. And people were like, I want growlers of this. They just kept coming in and filling up their growlers. I'm like, okay, so this is definitely a canned cocktail that we have to put on. So with the sales of this one made it to the can. One of our ex-brewers, he designed the label. So he drew everything on here and did the writing and the draw and the girl. He drew all that. And Charlie.
It's very cute.
Yeah, it's a little bit
cute
different.
Label.
Yeah.
I like that she's all tatted up.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. And the name is also amazing too. Spill the Tea, great name. And I just from drinking this, I can tell that you and I would be really good friends. You would be you would be a bartender that I would come visit because this cocktail, this canned cocktail, I'll say this. I don't say this. I've had a couple other canned cocktail people on the show and they've been fine. Really good stuff. Like everything has been good. I usually have good stuff on because I can't really. I'm not a good bullshitter. I mean, I'm really good. I can sit here and I can tell you like I'm just not good at it. Like but this is like a perfectly balanced, tasty cocktail that to me like delivers. It has a little bit of an alcohol punch, has a lot of that Marionberry and lemon, and that tea just kind of it sort of just rides in on that tea that sort of just carries it through the whole thing. I think it's just a really nice, fun, balanced cocktail. That's really
Yeah,
tasty.
thank you.
Yeah,
That's a
no, thank you.
compliment.
Yeah, Rachel, send me like 10 more cases of that. We'll be good to go. All right, next one up is this Amantes Picantes. So, what does the word Amantes mean, first of all?
So Montes Picantes means spicy lovers in Italian.
Hey. Grazie.
No, no.
So Amantes Picantes in Italian. This is a jalapeno habanero flavored vodka. So this run through the distiller as a So do you do the same thing with the flavored vodka? Do you do a jalapeno distill it and then habanero distill it and then blend them? Or
Yeah.
yeah?
So a really cool fun fact about our habanero jalapeno vodka is it's not spicy. So
Fun
yeah,
fact.
when we run the habaneros and jalapenos through the vacuum still, it pushes out all the capsaicin and releases all the spice into the air. So when we're making the habanero jalapeno vodka, that capsaicin spice goes into our eyes, into our lungs. So we have to wear
Mm.
respiratory while we're making this vodka. We try and do it when we're not open on a Monday. Open all the windows, all
It's
the
like when you go to the
doors.
movie theater for the 4D experience. You get the
Yeah, you're
you
getting the 40 experience
you
for
get
sure.
all that right in your face and your nose and stuff.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, so in order to make amantes picantes, we have to add more habanero and jalapeno into as like a tea bag form into the vat as the vodka's sitting there, and then
To
that
make
gives
it
it its
spicy.
spiciness level. And
Oh,
this year, it came out really, really spicy. We used the same amount of habanero, same amount of jalapenos, but the jalapenos were a lot more spicier
sometimes
than we
how
thought.
I grow peppers in my garden, and sometimes them
Yeah,
bitches is hot. Like
yeah, exactly.
they're a
And
little
a lot
bit
of people
more.
don't understand that. We're like, we don't know what to tell you. It's just
It's
hotter this
called
year.
it's called nature. We actually
Mother
got
Nature.
real. Yeah, you should be happy that it's different and not the same.
Mhm.
Have you ever had a
Exactly.
tomato from the grocery store? It's just the worst because
Yeah,
they're
no.
exactly the same all the time. You want
Mhm.
something that's fresh, that's grown,
Yeah,
preferably local, but it's cool if
heirloom
it's not.
tomatoes.
Yeah, I mean, but even for your peppers, if your peppers are coming out the same every single time, you're doing what I like to call a fake tincture that isn't real peppers.
Uh-huh.
So
Yep.
let's open her up. Let's check this guy out. Amantes Picantes. Are you doing this one too, or am I just doing this one?
No, you got I think you got the last one, so
Oh,
I'll
this
just
one's
stay.
neat. It's more of like a seltzery kind of vibe. It's clear.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh yeah, you get right away that jalapeno comes up right off the nose. The
Yeah.
habanero, I can tell. For me, habanero always comes off as sort of citrusy, so I get like a little bit of that as well. Yeah, that's nice. And the mint, of course, is in there.
Yeah, the mint simple. It's really good. This was a cocktail that was here before I got on.
It's hot. It's so hot. It's so hot. Annalisa, it's hot. I'm just kidding. It is
Sorry.
really good. No, I'm just
Warning.
kidding. I'm joking. It's very good.
Put a warning at the
It
bottom of the
it
screen.
really hits the back of your throat right
It
here.
does. Yeah.
Uh,
It does.
it's got such an awesome jalapeno flavor, though. The habanero comes in at the end. It's a blast. The habanero is kind of a heat blast, so I don't really get the sort of citrusy note that I like from the habanero. But that the vegetal quality and the jalapeno comes through so nicely, and it's almost like a like kind of like a yeah like a giant bite out of a jalapeno. I would say like
Yeah,
so
nice.
nice. And real quick, what is this little? You guys have this little like I don't know what is that. What's this thing? Is this your
Oh
guys'
yeah,
logo?
that's yeah, that's our logo. It's the phi symbol. So it's like
Oh, I did recognize that.
yeah, it's like in geometry when you do let's see. So
It's so hot. I
the
can't
never
stop
it's like
drinking
the
it.
never ending symbol. How it just kind of keeps going and going and going and going. That's kind
Yes,
of where the phi
phi
symbol.
infitatum.
Yes. You're like, I know
I
Torrs.
know. I rushed a fraternity when I was in college one time. It ended poorly. So okay, so this is a Montes Picantes. So good. I would again what I like about it is even though it's supposed to be spicy, so it's not balanced. It's spicy and it is a big
Mhm.
spicy cocktail. This is one that I would totally love like with some type of like a salad or some type of
Oh yeah.
some food, some type of food. Not anything spicy. I wouldn't want to go spice on spice with this guy, but I would want
Oh,
it like something like maybe like a fettuccine alfredo or something like that. I get something where
oh,
you don't get a lot of flavor from the food itself. Like it's really tasty.
yeah.
And again, awesome artwork. I love you guys went out and bought. Looks like you guys went out and bought a picture of a bunch of peppers. Love that. It looks fantastic. Um.
And all the cans are 8%, so
Oh, okay.
did a
I was starting to feel very hammered. So good, 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 good.
we're doing our job.
So Amontes Picantes, and this one, yeah, and again, just can't stop drinking. So you think I have the last one?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I will
Because I
not let
remember
it. I
I
will
remember
not
when
let
we
it go to waste.
and grabbed those. I was like, "Oh, you got the last one."
It's really good.
It's a seasonal canned cocktail, so it runs from May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, all the way until it like runs out. And we try and make it run out by September because that's when we bring in spiced apple for the season. That's when we start pushing other things.
Let's talk about a couple of the ones I see back there on the board. Most
Yeah,
notably, Boob Sweat. What is Boob Sweat?
Boom Sweat is our barrel aged sour.
That's a great
It
name
was
for that.
aged in the barrel for 11 months,
Yeah.
and it probably could have went a little bit longer, but we were just
Was
like, let's take it out and do something with it.
did the barrel come from Grand Tetons Distillery or did
No, it can't. It's one of our old whiskey barrels from Napo Cooperage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And let's see, Rebel Scum, another good name. What do we got there?
Mhm. Because we are the Wolf Pack and Rebel Scum is Las Vegas.
Oh, right. Yep.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. And then it looks like you have a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious
Actually,
thing.
Papa
Oh,
this.
Hopadocious. I just saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's our newest West Coast IPA.
West Coast. All right. I'm going to take a sip of my neutral spirit here. Okay.
Didn't even make a face.
We're back to zero. No, we're back to zero. No. It's much more neutral than a neutral spirit. So we're gonna start. Let's start with the Mexican style lager. So these are really hot right now. Everybody's making these. Um, Modelo has taken over as the king of beers now, so everybody wants to get a piece. So what do we have here? This thing is called Secret Cove Cerveza, and we're gonna open it
Yeah.
up. There we go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo.
Boo. And I'll go ahead and throw this in the glass so we can get a look at it here. Oh yeah, I love the color. Pale, super pale. Nice bubbles.
We serve it with.
Um, you put a
Forgot to
lime
say.
in there.
Yeah. Rachel went. Oh.
Rachel didn't send me any limes.
That was my fault.
I'll talk to her. I'll talk to her later about it.
Okay.
We'll discuss it later. So this is first off. I just want to say super clean, easy drinking. Has a nice little lime flavor already kind of to it. All right.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
am I just
I'm
getting
glad
that?
you like we picked that up because we added a like a lime hop to it, which uh really pronounces the lime a little bit more, and we like that better. We just changed it about a year, 2 years ago. We did that.
Yeah, I dig it. Which what hop is that?
Hmm. Oh, not no. It's the
Come
super
on.
Cali. No, just kidding.
It's boob sweat.
No, I'll have to ask on that. I don't remember.
It's really good, super tasty. The thing that I find with a lot of these craft brewed Mexican style whatever's is that they're just kind of like a light lager with maybe some lime thrown in or lime zest thrown in.
Hmm.
This one
Right.
actually does like taste really nicely built. It's got like the lime kind of goes all the way through it. It isn't just like a hit on the nose or like real like punchy. It's just kind of
Yeah.
subtle, almost kind of like that sipping the spill the tea with the
Yeah.
Earl Grey. It's really constant and it just kind of goes through the whole thing. So I really dig it.
Nice. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, so that was Secret Cove Cerveza, 10 Torr, made in Reno. And you guys have the brewery and the distillery all right there in the same place, huh?
Yeah. We started off as a distillery first, and then we went into brewing because around like 2017, 18 is I feel like when like IPAs were like really starting to get really popular and people are really loving it. So we're like, we have room. Let's open
Thereabouts.
up a brewery. Now it's our canned cocktail game is just taking over, so we're focusing more on that than the brews. Like
Well,
these drinks over here that you saw that you were naming, these are all of our pilot brews. Once they're gone, they're gone. We're not ever going to have them back.
Yippee Ki Hazy is never going to come back.
Nope. Sorry, nixing it.
Well, that's
We have Chet the reindeer wassail.
yeah.
They're
Oh, I just
funny.
watched Die Hard 2 the other day.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, hell yeah! It's Christmas time. I got my
It
sweater
is
on.
exactly.
Like this is the Christmas. I think this is going to be the Christmas show. I'm pretty sure. Apologies
Love
if
it.
this doesn't come out as the Christmas show. If this comes out January 13th or whatever, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But I'm
sorry.
festive all the time, as is
Yeah, I love
Annalisa.
it. I love
Merry
it.
Christmas, by the way, Annalisa. You
I
can say
know.
that
Merry
again.
Christmas. Yeah, we can.
All right. So last but not least, I think this might be the reason why this interview is happening because you guys have a beer called Fight Milk. And
Yeah.
we have about 2 minutes that we can talk about this real quick. So this must mean someone over there, probably you, is a It's Always Sunny fan. We have an It's Always Sunny
Yeah.
fan over there, maybe one or two.
Just a few.
So is that that's obviously where the name came from, right?
It
I mean,
is.
let's just
Yeah.
be real.
Fight milk. Fight
Fight
like a
Milk,
crow.
fight like a crow. Rah!
The bodyguards. My bodyguards.
For bodyguards, by bodyguards. Is there an egg in here? You have to tell me.
No, there is lactose though. There's milk in there.
I like lactose. All right, tell me all about it. Just give me the breakdown on this bad boy.
All right. So Fight Milk is a white chocolate coffee stout.
Ooh.
And what I mean
Rah!
by a white chocolate coffee stout, you'll
We
see
drink it
here
every morning.
in a minute.
It says we drink it every morning.
We do every morning when we start. Cheers.
Cheers. Clink clink.
Yeah,
Uh,
so when I pour people this beer, they're like, "What? Why is it white?" They don't
why?
so instead of using like dark chocolate malts, we use like blonde caramel malts to get this color. And then we add Ghirardelli's white chocolate and
Nice.
The Hub um, coffee cold brew because the Hub is like they're a local coffee company here in Reno, so we try to keep everything to local with
Is it
everything
true
that
that you get the biggest, littlest buzz from Hub Coffee? Is that true?
yeah, you do. Definitely.
Crah! Uh,
Ah,
I really love the nose on this. That chocolate comes through. You get the coffee. You get all of the all the stuff you want from a white. These white stouts have become a little bit more popular. I think Stone had one of the first ones that I ever tried, and the thing I loved about that was how it just I think it was called like Master of Disguise or something like that.
oh,
Because
cool.
if you do drink it with your eyes closed, you would swear to God that this thing was black as night, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
That is
100%.
exactly what we get here. I mean, it's got this chocolate flavor that's really nice. It's subtle. Again, it's you guys are really nice with your flavors. You kind of don't punch people in the mouth with them. You're kind of just like they're there. So if you find them, great. If not, that's your problem. Except for with the Amantes Picantes, that one you will find the flavor there.
We
There's no
added
subtlety on that one. The subtlety goes out the window there. But this one, the chocolate is nice and subtle. The coffee is really nice and bright. I think it's a really nice beer, and yeah, I would drink this every morning. That'd be a lot of fun. I think.
yeah,
Just,
why not? The breakfast beer of champs.
I mean, there's a couple reasons why not, but there's many more reasons why.
Yeah,
And I think that's what's
I love the
important.
way you think.
So that's awesome. So we got Fight Milk, we got the Cerveza, what is it, the Secret Cove, we got the Amantes Picantes and the Spill the Tea. Um, Annalisa, thank you so much for being on the show today. Is there anything else you want to tell us about Tentor or anything else that we missed that we didn't get to talk about? Is there anything else going on with you that we need to
Come visit us. We are doing a Christmas pop-up bar until December 31st. So we got like outdoor igloos. We got this whole bar decked as Christmas. Yeah, you can sign up on our website if you want to get a tour at tentor.com. You can also buy our products and we'll ship it to you at tentor.com.
Totally forgot about that. Yeah, you guys have shipping, so we can get Spill the Tea and not Monty's Pecanis, but whatever the apple thing you talked about earlier.
Yeah, all the stuff that's in season you can get shipped to your door.
And then what about, have you guys worked it out with the state of Idaho yet about getting your booze here? That might be something to do too.
No, we're looking into it for sure. It's on our list for next year.
God, I'd love to try some of that vacuum gin. And I'm just like, seriously, like I'm like a big nerd about distilling because I don't understand it. Like I see it happen and it's literally like you just turn like a piece of lead into gold. I don't know how it happens. but and now you're coming at me with this new like space age polymer like vacuum deal. So I'm like I'm really excited. I'm you know what, I'm gonna come out. I haven't been to Reno.
I know you should. That'd be awesome.
I'm coming out. I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna take part in the pop-up Christmas bar, and I'm gonna head out there. It's only about 5-hour drive, I think, from Boise, right?
Yeah, from Boise. Yeah,
no problem. Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna be out there. I'll be out there from December. Let's say today's the 23rd. I'll be out there until like the 31st, just hanging in that. I'll just be drinking fight milk, hanging out in that little garden you have going on there.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that'll work out just fine. I'll wear my sweater. That's how you'll know it's me.
Okay.
Well, Annalisa, thank you so much for being on from Torr in Reno, Nevada. Thank you so much for being on the show today. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much to Rachel for sharing all these wonderful drinks with us. And we're really excited to get some of these cocktails here. I mean, we can order them, so we'll just order them online. We'll have all the links and everything you need to order from Annalisa. Oh yeah, that'd be great, actually.
Yeah,
let's get that going. And and yeah, thank you so much. We're gonna come right back with something here on the Idaho Booze Podcast. Thank you so much, Annalisa. Have a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year. Thank you so much.
Bye. Happy New Year.
Bye. Welcome back to the Idaho Booze Podcast. I am your host, Steve Kuntz. Wasn't Annalisa great? She's amazing, isn't she? God. And those canned cocktails from Torr, you can get those online. You can go to their website. We'll have it in the show notes. And you can pick those up. I highly recommend them. I think they're all really good. I liked them. The green tea one was really good. They were all good. So check those out. I'll have the website for you in show notes. Torr, Annalisa Damonte, thanks so much for coming on. So this is going to do it for the Idaho Booze Podcast for at least a month. I'm going to take the next month off and write my book. The publisher has rediscovered my email address, and they are not stingy with those emails. Ooh, they are coming hard and fast, and your boy needs to get to work on this book. So I'm going to be, I guess, off for the next month. I'm going to be writing still, so we'll have stuff up for all of my lovely and beautiful and talented and intelligent Substack subscribers. I will have stuff up for you. I'm going to try to go weekly, maybe twice a week. I know that I have at least 2 more Craft Beer is Dead columns coming up, and we'll have maybe excerpts from the book as well, because there's a lot of fun stuff I've been writing about, including Garden City, which has been just amazing. I've spent like a month on the Garden City chapter, which is way too long. When we do get back in February, we have some amazing guests that we're going to have. We'll have Will back from Veer. Love him. We also have a local bartender who worked at the ranch house. Is that what it's called in Garden City? And she's going to come on and talk all about that and all about how, what it's like to be a bartender here in the capital city and all that fun stuff. And we'll have some more fun stuff like that for you. But for the next month, we are going to be silent. And if you are interested in sponsoring the show or in having your company, be on the show as a contributor or anything like that, you can hit me up at idahoboozepod@gmail.com. We are always happy to hear from you lovely people. Anyway, so thank you very much. I'll see you in a month. Good day and good drinking, everyone.